So go ahead and spread out. And give yourself the time you need to arrive. See if you can feel where your body is touching the floor or your props. Feel that you are breathing. And as often as you need to, just take a pause and come back to what's right here, right now. Even though this practice can be full of intention and action and doing, we want to balance that with plenty of just feeling and allowing what's right here to be right here. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. And let's begin by sliding arms overhead, stretching out really long through your arms and legs, reach through your fingers and toes. And then interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet. And then release. Bring your right knee to your chest, give that knee a good squeeze in. Maybe a little jiggle. And then straighten your right leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. Bend your knee in, open it out to the right, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. Let's release, bend the knee, bring it across, spinal twist. Use your left hand to guide your knee towards the floor. Open out through your right arm. Let your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. And then try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal, letting your fingers and toes reach away from one another. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees. Feeling what's touching the floor. And then grab hold of just the left knee. Drop the right leg long. Squeeze this knee in close. You might give it a little jiggle or shake. And then straighten the left leg up. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times, both directions. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your right leg. Release, bend your knee, bring it across. Spinal twist, first with a bent knee. And then straighten the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. And roll back onto your back, bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock. And then drop your feet to the floor, getting set up for some core work. Draw the belly in, press the lower back down. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's take two more. Last one. Release and then send your right leg up. Exhale, head up towards your leg. Inhale, head down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's take two more. Last one. Release and switch, left leg high. Exhale, head up. Inhale, head down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more. And then switch again, right leg high. This time take your left arm across. Each time you exhale, reach a little further across. Try not to use momentum or too much arm strength, just abdominals contracting, leading the movement. One more. And then release and switch again. Last set, left leg high, right arm across. One more. And then release. Stretch long through your arms and legs. Bring your knees in. Again, another little circle, evening things out. Roll your way up to sitting and let's come onto hands and knees. If you have something you want to pad your knees with, feel free to use a blanket or cushion. Fingers spread, hands right under shoulders, knees under hips. We'll take a few rolls through the spine, starting by lifting the head and tail, arching, and then exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now, inhale, arch. From here, shift your weight forward, bend your elbows straight back and dip part way or all the way to the floor. Press up from there. Round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. If going all the way down is too much, you might just go a couple of inches and then press up from there. Round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. Press up. Round, arch. One more time, dip down, press up, round, and then sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. And find a relaxed position for your neck, your shoulders. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Come back to center. Lift up through table and come back to downward facing dog. You may want to pedal out your feet a little bit here. Move around in any way, using this shape to explore being in your body. Each shape is highlighting different areas, sensations, taking all of that in. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another. Let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Maybe a sway or shake out here. What is there to let go of in this shape? Let's bend the knees a little more. Slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. We'll come up to the front of the mat into mountain pose, Tadasana. You can have feet together or apart. We'll bring hands together at the heart, standing tall. Let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen, partway up. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. And please take the time you need for all these transitions. And each time we come to a rest, choose a rest that feels right for you. Down dog is one option. You've got child's pose, sitting, any other neutral shape. One more deep breath in and out. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time, from down dog, take your right leg up. Bend your knee in. Start circling this bent right knee. You could also do this from hands and knees if that would work better for you. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Let's grab the left wrist. Take it across for a little side bend. Come over to the other side. Grab your right wrist. Take it across. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go like ragdoll. Let your head hang. One more breath here. Step back. Warrior one, drop the back heel, inhale, arms up. Settle in, deep bend in that front leg, straight long back leg. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog, taking the time you need, the movement transition that works for you. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Reach it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Settle in. Let's grab the right wrist, take it across. Over to the other side, grab your left wrist. Back to center, interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time. Release, arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Square off your hips, let your head hang. Reaching that back leg a little longer, last moment. Big step back. Warrior one. Feeling as much as you can, just taking a scan through what is there to notice. Last breath. Release. Make your way back to down dog. And then settle into a good rest, whether that's down dog or some other shape. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair. Utkatasana. Hips sink low, head reaches high. Engaging the abdominals, bringing support to the back. Last breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra, and back to down dog. Sweep the right leg up, just one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three. Shift forward and find your balance. Can you feel how your head connects to your left foot, reaching them away from one another? Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Release through a vinyasa or your movement transition. Same thing other side when you're ready. Left leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three. One more breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Release. Feeling what you are choosing to do, making your way to a good rest and letting go there. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three, one breath. Come in and step right back to warrior one. From here, open out, warrior two. And then take your time settling in, adjusting, reaching long, fingertip to fingertip, shoulders dropping. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior two. Big side stretch. Let's straighten the front leg, triangle, reach out to come down. You can bring your hand to your shin or a block or the floor. Pulling up through that top arm, can there be spaciousness, even more length through the spine? One more breath here. Release, hands to the floor. Make your way back to down dog. Each transition, you get to choose how you move, what you do and don't do, how long you take. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three, one breath. Step back, warrior one. Open out, warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior. One more breath here. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Doing everything you know to do, finding your full expression. Letting it be just like it is. One more breath here. Release, make your way back to down dog. And then settle into a good rest. Each time you rest, checking what you had been paying attention to and bringing it back to right here, right now. Letting go of everything else. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Let's take a few balancing poses. So we'll take a moment to just feel balanced on 2 feet. You might shift your weight side to side or just tune into the soles of the feet. And then shift onto one leg for tree, vrikshasana. We'll bring the right leg up as high as you can, as low as you need. So you might go towards your inner thigh, could be the calf or even the ankle, anywhere above or below your knee. Arms out to the side will probably be most stabilizing. Feel free to do that when you need to. You can also use a piece of furniture or a wall. If you feel solid, you might bring hands together or arms up. Can there be ease here? Let's release that side, shake it out. Get grounded on 2 feet. And you can do this in the middle of the balance as well. If you fall, take a moment, feel both feet. And then when you're ready, shift over to one. Take the left leg up this time, as high as you can, as low as you need. Full expression, so non-stop, going towards more length, more space, more steady balance, all of that. And letting it be just like it is. So wobbling is okay, falling is okay. Let's release that side, shake that out. Okay, another balance. Let's do a quad stretch. Bring the right leg back. The left arm can be out to steady you, or you could have 2 hands at your foot, or again, feel free to use a wall or find something to help steady you. Drop through the tail, lift through the belly. Look for an opening at the front of the right hip. And then release that side, shake that out. Same thing other side, left leg comes back, left hand grabs the foot, right arm can be out or at the foot or on a chair. Tail dropping, belly lifting. Try and take the crease out of the front of the left hip. And then release, shake that out. Let's bring feet hip width apart, parallel. We'll take hands to the top of the buttocks. Roll the shoulders back, the elbows back. Lift the chest. Imagine you have a helium balloon in the chest, filling it up, floating it up towards the ceiling, as high as you can, away from the lower back. Lots of space there. And then release, fold forward. You You can bend your knees a little or a lot. If you're able, grab your big toes with the first two finger and thumb with that grip, lengthen, and then pull your head towards the floor, tractioning out your spine. Imagine little puffs of air between each of your vertebrae, putting space. In a moment, we'll make our way back to down dog. If you want to take a crow pose before you make your way to down dog, you can take some time for that now and either step or hop out of it when you're done. If you don't feel like doing crow today, just hang out in your forward fold and find your way back to down dog when you're ready. Whatever you are choosing to do, feel it fully. Eventually transitioning to down dog in the way that makes sense for you, feeling your body, feeling what you're doing. And we'll bring the right knee forward, pigeon pose, right side. Scoot back through the left leg, help the hips get as low as they'll go. You may want to put some support under your hips or chest or forehead. Letting the weight of your body release towards the floor. And take your time coming back to down dog. You may want to take a vinyasa. You may want to take a little counter stretch. Tuning into your body and what it needs right now. What if there were no right or wrong or better or worse way to do this and you were just doing you? When you're ready, left knee comes forward. Pigeon pose, other side. Gently going towards what's tight, what's weak. Bringing balance as best you can. Take your time releasing, coming up, finding your way back to down dog. So again, maybe a vinyasa, maybe just moving around a little. We'll we'll come all the way through to sitting. Let's take the soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. You can grab your toes or ankles with that grip, lengthen, and fold forward. You're welcome to use your elbows to help open the knees, pushing against them, or if it works better for you, you could also support yourself with hands or elbows on the floor. Keep going towards length, towards folding. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Let's keep the right leg where it is. Open the left leg out to the side. Getting set up for gate pose, Parigasana. Right arm up and over. You can lean onto your left hand or elbow on the inside or outside of that straight leg. Feel both sit bones grounding, reaching out away from those grounded hips. And then let your head fall towards the floor. Take the top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down, stretching right side of the neck. Keep your head hanging as you press into the bottom hand to come up, and then use that hand to help lift your head. Same thing other side. Left arm up and over. Big reach. Both shoulders down, away from the ears. And then let your head fall towards the floor. Take the top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down, stretching left side of the neck. Let's press into the bottom hand to come up. Use that hand to lift your head. And then open both legs wide, Upavishta Konasana, wide angle pose. Try and have your feet and knees pointing straight up. You can support yourself with hands on the floor behind you, or lean forward into hands or elbows, or all the way down. Keep going towards length, towards folding. And bring your upper body back up. Lean back to draw the legs in. Give a little shake out. Let's cross the right leg over the left for cow face pose, gomukasana. So for this, we want to try and get the knee on top of the knee. So you can kind of scooch your ankles out to the sides or back towards your hips. You can make this less intense by sitting up on something or by straightening the bottom leg. So if this is not working for you, try a little lift under the hips or straightening the bottom leg. And we'll try and get that right hip a little more grounded by bringing the left elbow across, right hand into a fist, push down, and then use that to also rotate, little twist. Both sit bones grounding, especially that right hip, like it was growing roots. Keep both sit bones really grounded as you release the upper body around to the front, and then take the right elbow on top of the left, eagle arms. Put a little pressure between your elbows like you're trying to pull them apart, spreading the upper back, the rib cage. And then release, interlace fingers behind your back, open up the chest and fold forward. And this may be just dropping your head, or you could fold over the legs, possibly even reaching arms up and back. And release, come up. Unwind and switch. Left leg on top this time. Scoot your ankles out to the sides or back towards your hips. Add support or straighten the bottom leg if that's useful. Right elbow across, left hand into a fist. Grounding down and rotating. See if you can lengthen your spine as you twist. Keep the hips grounding, release the upper body around to the front. Left elbow on top, eagle arms. Grounded sit bones, lengthen all the way up, wide open torso. And release. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time. Open up the chest. Feel free to stay upright or fold. If you fold, you might reach your arms up and back. And then release, come up, lean back, unwind, and take a little windshield wiper side to side. Let the knees flop one way and the other. As you're on one hip, you might rub that hip into the floor. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. And have a good check-in. What do you feel like doing now? We are going to move towards the end of class, but there's plenty of time. How do you want to wrap things up? Could take some back bends. Could take an inversion. Restorative pose. Is there a part of your body that could use some attention? Whatever you're doing right now, just feeling that fully. When it's complete, you can just keep asking, how about now? What's needed now? There's no rush. So if you're enjoying what you're doing, give it all the time it needs. When nothing else is needed, Get yourself as comfortable as possible for your final resting pose. You may want to adjust your clothing, grab props, cover up. Eventually settling into stillness. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles. Eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. And just take a moment to silently thank yourself for your practice. You can let that gratitude expand out to the people and circumstances that make it possible for you to be here. And that could extend far and wide. Maybe even sending gratitude and well wishes to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today.